It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with my esteemed colleagues, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston, 6 wins in their last 10 games. They'd like to play even better. Tonight, a chance to add to their win total. Well, if you want to describe the two teams going at it tonight, they are fresh, young, and hungry. Kenny, how hard is it for these two coaches to get their guys to play consistently?
I mean, experience is probably the most valuable tool in the NBA, and that inexperience makes it hard. You know, it's a teaching tool. You got to yell a lot, start pulling your hair out. That's why I'm bald, because I was pulling my hair out, you know, to some of my younger players that I play with. But it's important to reinforce that. Tough luck.
Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Celtics made a special trip here for one game. Back in Boston for the next one. They've lost their last 3 games, and guys, they'd like that streak to end tonight here.
You know, they've looked a bit lost out there lately. I mean, they don't seem to be playing with a lot of purpose and focus and even drive. I mean, you can't just wait for good things to happen. You've got to make things happen.
And Clark, I think you're spot on with your analysis. They clearly, to me, have lost some confidence, and that's led them to force things on the court. You start to press and not trust one another. So they're going to have to figure out a way to get back to the basics and really start to believe in one another if they want to turn things around.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Perry in at the 4 spot. Hudson is out there with Thomas. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5. Boston shooting their first foul shots of the night here. That's good from Perry. Both free throws good from Perry.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Chalmers against Thomas. Here's Raja. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Celtics foul call. Jay Crowder. That's his first.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And so just over a minute and a half played. Cauley Stein with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Now, here's Chalmers. Here's Butler. Oh!
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, you know, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. You know, he's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Thomas after the Bulls pick up 2. Perry passes to Cauley Stein. Here's Thomas. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
And Chalmers kicks to Gasol. Rebounded by the Celtics. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle, it's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Butler against Thomas. Pass to Perry. He feeds it to Hudson. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Perry. The fadeaway. And that one comes up a bit short.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And again, no good by Chicago. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. To the inside. Here's Thomas. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 22-point game against Milwaukee. Gasol a screen. Here's Chalmers. Got a hand on it. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And that one's good by Favors. We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Hudson kicks to Cauley-Stein. Nice ball movement by Boston. Perry. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. Your shooting leader since the All-Star break in the NBA. Third spot, the Celtics.
Kevin, all shooters need to have good legs. Part 2 of the season has given these guys fresh legs.
And the first one drops. The Celtics making a switch here. Both free throws good from Perry. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Pass to Portis. Butler against Millsap. To the paint. Here's Portis. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First one falls for him. Amir Johnson's checked in for garbage man. And so it's Boston with it. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, when you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Boston. Perry in at power forward. Isaiah Thomas out there with Hudson. Then there's Cauley-Stein. And it's Millsap in at the 3 spot. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers made some terrific plays. He finished with 15 points and also dominated with his excellent defense and rebounding. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by his standards, guys.
And how about the high standards he has for himself? Really did have it all working for him in that game.
Anxious to see what's in his mind for an encore today. I mean, it'd be awfully difficult to top that last game.
They get the rebound. Rejected by Gasol. Nato, he's guarded by Thomas, to the middle. Chance there to take the lead, missing. The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. No good from Perry.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Stolen. Inside. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Gasol, a screen on Thomas. Gasol on the high post. Clock at 6. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gasol's got 6 in the quarter.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Now here's Thomas, who provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Raja, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Millsap has the open look. Chicago grabs the miss.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now, here's Chalmers. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
No good from Perry.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Back to Thomas. To the right side.
2 minutes.
And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Technical foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Celtics up 6. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the...
Okay, fans, now coming on the court.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Bulls trail by 6. Here is Chalmers. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And for Boston, Perry, he's in at power forward. Hudson is out there with Isaiah Thomas. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Cauley Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
To the middle, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Chalmers passes to Portis. Back to Chalmers. Six to shoot. 11 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Feeds it to Crowder. From 11 feet away, and it's good once more. Nice make there from Perry. Now it's a 6-point Boston lead. And here is Chalmers. Gasol, a screen on Thomas. Butler against Hudson. Fires from the wing. Jimmy Butler once again. Butler's got 8 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Celtics working the ball around now. The shot's good from Perry.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Chalmers against Thomas. And Thomas over to help. Chalmers passes to Portis. Butler on the way. Now here's Chalmers. Great D that time from Thomas.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Chalmers against Thomas. Passes to Portis. Now the feed to Chalmers. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. Now Boston takes it the other way.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And it's blocked. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Hudson dishes to Cauley-Stein. Down low. Here's Perry, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. First in points off the break. Second in blocks. And they are ranked 3rd in team rebounding as well. I tell you what, everybody on this team goes after the ball on the backboards.
And the league leaders in fast break points. They're always fun to watch. Maybe not so fun to defend. A lot of the times, they leave their opponents in the dust.
Okay, fans, now coming from the court are your Level Bulls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Boston.
Come on, Chicago.
Boston going to switch here. Here's Thomas. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Pass to Perry. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Here's Galloway. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And so far this season, it's been average at best at the line. Only 71% as a shooter.
Really nice dime dropping there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Langston Galloway. And that one falls for Paul Millsap. Bulls trail by 7. The dish to Favors with 1 on the clock, and it's good on the layup.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 5. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Celtics leading by 5. On the floor for Boston. Perry, he's in at the 4 spot. Isaiah Thomas out there with Hudson. Then there's Cauley-Stein. And it's Crowder in at the 3. Boston's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Thomas against Chalmers, and Thomas, here we go. Butler with the steal. Here's Portis. Now Chalmers. They set the pick. Outside Butler. They grab their own miss. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. Second shot opportunity. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Gasol.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Down low, knocked away. Chalmers with it. Kicks it to Gasol. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Releases from 15. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Perry. And here is Chalmers. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate
Here's
on the weak
Thomas.
side to get there.
Thomas off a pick from Perry. Thomas passes to Perry, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Gasol. Rebound, Boston. Garbage Man's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the paint. Raja. He's guarded by Thomas. Took him no time at all on that one.
Raja!
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. He dishes it to Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein gets a screen from Perry. Cauley Stein passes to Perry. And he gets it to go. Garbage Man's got 22 points.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And Chalmers kicks to Butler. Thomas against Chalmers. Shoots off the screen. Gasol missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. They push it up 4-on-3. Looking to end his cold spell, and the basket by Chalmers. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. There's a screen. Shoots off the screen. The offensive rebound. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Hudson against Chalmers. He kicks to Gasol. Butler on the way. He's guarded by Thomas. Portis can't get it to go. The Celtics with the lead, and up the court come the Celtics on the break. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Derek Favors checked in for Chicago. .127 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 6 points for Derek Favors.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Thomas kicks to Crowder. To the inside. Here's Perry. And another basket for Boston.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist. .106 left in the fourth quarter. Favors an easy layup after coming off the pick. Great awareness by Mario Chalmers on that feed.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Hudson connects.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Money!
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Down low, but they recover it. 5 on the clock. Thomas passes to Perry. Over Favors. No good from Perry.
We got time. Rush up, get the best look.
Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
And Chalmers kicks to Favors.
That's the wall.
Yes!
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
Here is Garbage Man. There's the screen to the inside. Here's Cauley Stein. Shot is good. But oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure he did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
And now that we've gotten a chance to see it in slow-mo, I think the ruling has to be that he did not beat the buzzer with that shot.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the replay center in Secaucus giving us the perfect angle, and he wasn't quick enough on his release, it would appear. That extra little split second made the difference.
And the final call's been made. The original ruling was correct, and the game is over. The basket will not count.
Well, Kevin, they had to